Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and today we're back with the Honda CL160. We touched up the frame. Now we're going to clean the engine up really good, the wheels, handlebars, to get it all set to put all our freshly painted tin back on it. So we painted this frame with the Eastwood chassis black and a foam brush, just a couple of quick coats on it, and it looks really good. Just cleans it up so much better. Okay, touching up the frame here on the CL160 using Eastwood chassis black, and guys, and a foam brush. I look at this as doing this the same way I look at putting Armor All on your tires. It just dresses it up. I'm not trying to purport this or say this is a replacement for frame off powder coating or anything like that. No, it just dresses up the frame, and I'm pretty clear on, I'm clear on that. So it goes on with a brush, but it just makes it look so much better. So in preparation to get this guy ready for pressure washing, we're gonna seal up the intake so it doesn't get water in the engine. And the way we're gonna do it is with the pod filter that it has already and a Ziploc bag. Just drop the filter into a Ziploc bag, seal it up, and then just put it right on top. Make sure you're zipped, and then you're good to go. Sealed up, quick and easy. So let me show you my driveway paint job here. Not too bad for the driveway. You still have to wet sand it, and we'll do that once it's on the bike. Wet sand it and polish it. That's why I haven't put the rubbers on yet, because I want to make sure I polish all that before I put it on, and to give the paint long enough time to cure before I go on that. But it looks pretty good for the driveway. The paint I found that matches pretty well that you can buy locally, it's the VHT cast aluminum, and it's engine enamel, and then on top of it is 2K clear so that it's fuel resistant. And it seems to look pretty close. It may have a little too much glitter in it, but it looks really good. And all in, 1.5 cans of the engine enamel to paint those 5 pieces, and we still have the other side cover to do, and then 1 can of the clear to go on top of that. So it's not too bad. The good thing about it is once I find the other side cover, I can just go back to AutoZone and buy another can, and I've already got the 2K clear at home, so we're good on that. So this is the CL90 tank that I was hoping to clear, but you can see the difference here. Once you clear it, the color gets a bit deeper. Just so much better. I was hoping to clear this tank as well, but I didn't have enough. Before and after, this looks really good. Okay, we're gonna start with a little engine degreaser and just apply liberally. I'm gonna get everything good and clean. I'll hose this down and get back to you guys in just a minute. So while the engine degreaser is cooking, I'm gonna use a little 4/0 steel wool and some soap and just clean all this up. And I'm gonna use a brass brush for the corners in here where I can't get, just to clean this up really good. This is just a bunch of elbow grease. And just like that, we go from this to this. Quick and easy. Same thing on these wheels right here. Get the wire brush to to get in between. Thankfully, this exhaust is in really good shape. It's got a couple of bits that we're just gonna knock out with the brush just to make it even better. Having this exhaust in this good a shape totally makes this project. Went from this to this. So much better. So here we are after we're all cleaned up. This guy looks so much better. Look how good this exhaust looks. And the front wheels cleaned up good. Handlebars cleaned up really good. So let's start putting that on. Let's start with this rear fender. Screw this guy in right here to hold it up. And one for the other side. And then you have one on each side under here. Let me get that guy there. Let me get this one. This guy, this rear stay goes for the exhaust goes right there. I'm just going to temporarily put that there so I don't forget to put it back on when I put the seat on. Put this guy together. We're going to use this great tool set from the fine folks from Eastvolt. They're the same folks that they gave us this great cordless ratchet. Now they've got a 46-piece ratchet set to put this CL160 back together. And if you want one, and we're going to be giving away this 46-piece ratchet set from the fine folks at Eastvolt. And to win it, all you have to do is type "I want it" in the comments. And then the end of the month, we'll give it away. So yeah, I've been using this tool set for the last couple of weeks. Lately, what I've been doing is just been grabbing this box right here and this one. And all I need is a set of screwdrivers and some wrenches. And it's pretty portable. I don't have to think about what I'm bringing and have loose stuff in a bag. So this has been super handy. It's got a couple of extensions, a couple of spark plug wrenches, a swivel, SAE and metric in both deep well and normal sockets. So it's pretty nice. But I have gotten spoiled by my cordless ratchet. I think you can see right here, this is one of those solid state rectifiers mounted right there. This was already on it. I just did a video on upgrading a selenium rectifier to one of those. I'll put the link right overhead so you can get it, or in the description if you want to watch it. But that's pretty awesome. So I have the toolbox and the side cover on the rear fender. I'm going to take the air boxes home, pull off the rest of this filter here, put some foam over it, then come back and put them back on. So I'll show you guys that when we get to that. But now we're going to get to the front fender and the 16 screws that hold it together. Okay, we got the fender on and the 16 fasteners. Got our brake cable on, we got our speedo cable on. Now it's time to tank in the seat, and it'll pull this whole sucker together. We could take a pause for a nice little afternoon shower. Afternoon, it's not even noon yet, but this is just a sunshiny rainstorm that's just gonna pass over. Probably dump 2 inches of rain and then be done. Kind of the way it is here in the Gulf Coast this time of year. I am happy that it started raining for a couple of reasons. One, we need the rain. We haven't had a lot of rain And two, it's dropped the temperature by 15 degrees easily, especially being this amount of rain. But the bad thing is that the sun's gonna come out, and then all of that that's on the ground is gonna turn into humidity. So let's get back to work. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, let's get this tank on. Woohoo! It's gonna be so nice. Gosh, this thing looks so good. Okay, let's get this seat lined up. Remember, you have those two tabs in there that you have to get it on. And then once you do, you're on. Let's just take a moment to take this sucker in. Let me get over here. It is not perfect. We still have to put the tank rubbers on. It's not perfect, but boy, is it light years from where it used to be. Remember, it used to look like this? And now it looks like this. This thing is really presentable. It's not a bad. We still need this side cover over here. And we need the correct shocks. We don't have the correct rear shocks, but they're okay for what we're dealing with. I mean, we could paint the side covers on the tank, but I mean on the engine, but everything else looks really good. I'm not going to bolt the seat down because I'm going to take it off, bring it home so that I can repair that. That's awesome. Really good. Really, really good. Okay, I just mocked up the tank rubbers on there. Gosh. I want to wait till after I wet sand it to put them on, and I want to give this paint plenty of time to cure so I don't mar it up. But that looks so good. That looks so good. Now, I got a surprise for you. So let's just imagine for a moment that you're 15 years old, in the middle 60s. You've been saving up all your money from mowing lawns, and now you have about 500 bucks. And you go to the Honda dealer. Which one are you picking? The CB160, the CL160, or the CA160? In which color? These came black, red, white, and blue. These, I believe, came just this way, maybe red frame. And then these came, I think black, red, white, and blue as well. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. Which one are you picking? The street bike, dual sport bike, or the, I just want to go pick up the ladies and just cruise? Which one are you getting? Let me know in the comments down below. Guys, this view right here is the reason why I wanted to put this, to get this CL160 right. Because now, in this lineup, CB, CL, CA, in no particular order, it just looks so good. Looks so good. And to be fair, this is the money side. There we go. Kind of rearranged it so they're a little easier to see. But boy, which one would you pick? I don't know. It's, you know, single carburetor, electric start, dual carburetor, no electric start, but it's got sexy high pipes. Riding positions different on all of them. I mean, which one are you picking? That's a tough choice. I would have to mow some more lawns and get all three. I think that's the only right answer. But that is so nice. So we still have a little bit of work left to do on this guy before we ride it. I've got new fuel lines. I've got to put the petcock on. I've got to repair the seat, wet sand, put the tank rubbers on all the way, and find a right side cover. So the question is are they the same? Let me answer this. Are they the same as these guys? There's one way to find out, right? I guess I could pull this guy off and see, because then we can look for, I think they're similar. I'm not sure if they're exactly the same. Let's find out. So the answer is yes. I can look for a CB as well. So CB or CL, right side cover. Looks like it'll fit. That's awesome. So if you guys happen to have a CB or a CL160 right side cover, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments down below, or damn, I am sweaty. Or send me an email to motorcyclerewind@gmail.com. So guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.